to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, home to the Toledo Rockets. A great crowd getting revved up and anxious for kickoff in this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Cardinals will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Toledo's offense will have the football first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Makes the catch, it's Rudolph. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Rockets with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Heaves it on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Rockets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Rudolph. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the 1st drive of the game. 12th play coming up. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Ball State's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. He'll pull it on the read. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. They've been running it, but now the pass. A strike downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down, 10 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the field goal unit. They get through and it's blocked. Look out, he's got room. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Webster. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after it.
And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Cardinals will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab, it's Weatherly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ashley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Looking down the middle. Got it! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams ahead. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Caught behind the line. It's Ashley. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
And the Rockets will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They got plenty done through the air in the first half. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Kelly. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Weatherly. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Kelly. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Webster. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Dead center perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
To the air, it's Gleason. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give to the lone running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Here's the pressure. Works the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Catch in the middle, it's Rudolph. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give out of the gun. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Traynor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Quick strike complete. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Christian. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Rudolph. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Toledo! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Trainer. Breaks into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Touchdown, Rockets! They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. At the 35, he's loose. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Gleason. Completes it in the middle.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Finds his man. It's Rudolph. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They just keep firing. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Rockets have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books.